Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Talking about you all day.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know, 3 little words that broke the internet. When Anna Kendrick was asked about working with Blake Lively again at the SXSW premiere of Another Simple Favor, her response was shorter than Blake's patience for staying out of the spotlight.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Those 3 dismissive words confirmed what Hollywood insiders have whispered since 2018. These 2 leading ladies can barely stand sharing oxygen, let alone screen time. And the temperature in the room dropped faster than Blake's self-awareness.
I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
I can't be a Disney princess ever.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being
Blake Lively, Upper East Side princess, self-tanner enthusiast, and professional attention seeker, has apparently been locked in a cold war with Anna Kendrick since their first film together.
I've muted some people. There's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah. Blake Lively.
While Lively struts the red carpet in heels that would give a giraffe vertigo, Kendrick stands to the side with expressions that scream, "I'd rather be anywhere else." The height difference isn't just physical, it's aspirational. Anna's just playing 4D chess while Blake's still figuring out checkers. Despite Blake's desperate Instagram posts calling her co-stars the dream, industry sources claim Lionsgate literally had to intervene to make them appear friendly during press tours. Nothing says genuine friendship quite like corporate mandated bonding. Blake's social media offensive has been about as subtle as her self-tanner application, excessive and fooling absolutely no one.
Hi, I'm Anna Kendrick.
Hi, I'm Blake.
And this isn't sexual at all. We're about to make a mocktail lemon drop for our movie, Another Simple Favor.
That was great. You were great.
Thank you.
That was a lot of gin.
Zero proof experience.
Zero proof experience.
It's important. It's important to have a zero proof experience sometimes. Stop dropping things. You're a mess. I feel like I need to adopt a zero proof experience.
At 39, Kendrick somehow manages to look fresher than 37-year-old Lively, defying both Hollywood logic and Blake's carefully constructed narrative. Perhaps it's the weight of carrying all that insincerity that's aging Blake prematurely. Or maybe authenticity is the best skincare routine money can't buy. The way Another Simple Favor sneaked into theaters with minimal fanfare speaks volumes. When asked about everything going on with Blake at SXSW, Anna deflected with, "I did ayahuasca and the last year of my life is just gone."
So now the other thing I want to ask you, how do you feel like how does it feel like the movie's being impacted kind of by everything happening around going on in the world?
Why, what happened? I did ayahuasca and the last year of my life is just gone, but I've heard the movie's amazing.
Wait, thank you.
Even under hallucinogens, Kendrick would rather forget Blake exists. Anna's razor-sharp wit and genuine comedic talent make Blake's Disney princess aspirations look as shallow as a puddle in the Sahara. Kendrick has been dropping breadcrumbs about this frosty relationship for years. In 2018, she casually mentioned muting Blake's social media accounts and having to reassure her about interview skills. Anna was basically sending us smoke signals.
No, I've muted some people. Now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah. Blake Lively.
You can mute people on Instagram?
Yeah, it's a new feature.
Really?
I know. Get excited.
While Blake was busy posing for paparazzi with her geometric iced coffee, the cold never bothered Anna anyway. The origins of this glacial relationship allegedly trace back to 2016, when Kendrick made comments about Taylor Swift in an interview with Netta Porter. She remarked she'd be terrible at being like Taylor Swift, the perfect Miss America version of interacting with fans.
Ooh, I guess
Given Lively's close friendship with Swift, this was essentially the celebrity equivalent of insulting someone's best friend at a dinner party. Swift probably has a song about it by now. By 2017, during filming of the original A Simple Favor, the tension had reportedly become palpable on set. Industry insiders claim the actresses were not speaking during production, forcing crew members to navigate an emotional minefield just to get their jobs done. Imagine trying to direct 2 stars who can't even make eye contact without the room. Temperature dropping 20 degrees. The press tour for the first film was essentially a masterclass in passive-aggressive behavior disguised as quirky banter. Blake would post perfectly curated behind-the-scenes photos captioned with excessive enthusiasm, while Anna would respond with the energy of someone being forced to attend their ex's wedding. Their chemistry in interviews had all the warmth of a January swim in Antarctica. You could freeze ice cream with those vibes. Blake's approach to celebrity has always been calculated perfection. The flawless Instagram feed, the picture-perfect family, the carefully curated curated public persona. Anna, meanwhile, built her brand on self-deprecating humor and genuine authenticity. Two different species speaking entirely different languages. Their contrasting approaches to fame became most evident when they had to promote their work together.
The movie's tone is so wild.
The twists are just like Kendrick is returning.
I heard the Blake's in it.
Blake arrives at press junkets with a practiced smile and rehearsed anecdotes, while Anna looks like she's mentally calculating how many more hours until she can change into sweatpants. The juxtaposition is more striking than Blake's contour. Oil and water would blend better than these two. What makes this particular co-star conflict so fascinating is how much effort has gone into pretending it doesn't exist. Blake has done everything, short of skywriting to dispel the drama, posting videos of them laughing together with all the authenticity of a politician kissing babies. Meanwhile, Anna's dead-eyed smile in these forced interactions tells the true story. She'd rather be anywhere else, possibly including a root canal. The industry whispers reached such a fever pitch that Claire Parker, co-host of the Celebrity Memoir Book Club podcast, eventually shared a screenshot allegedly from a Lionsgate employee, revealing the studio had to intervene. According to this source, executives literally had to sit them down and explain the concept of pretending to like each other for cameras. Imagine needing corporate training on how to fake a smile. Method acting only goes so far. When the sequel was announced, Hollywood insiders were shocked these two would voluntarily work together again. The money must have been exceptional, or the contracts ironclad. Director Paul Feig's insistence that there's no drama rings about as true as Blake's claim that she doesn't use filters on Instagram. Some lies are just too big to believe. The height difference between them at premieres has become its own subplot in this ongoing drama. Blake consistently wears skyscraper heels that would qualify as actual skyscrapers in some municipalities, towering over Anna like a self-tanned lighthouse. The visual metaphor of Blake literally trying to overshadow her co-star is about as subtle as a sledgehammer to the face. Anna, meanwhile, remains unfazed by Blake's vertical aspirations. Her comfort in her own skin stands in stark contrast to Blake's constant performance of perfection. While Blake arrives at events looking like she spent 6 hours with a glam squad, she did, Anna shows up looking effortlessly chic in a way that probably drives Blake absolutely insane. Authenticity can't be bought at Sephora. Their differing approaches to fame extend to their social media presence. Blake's Instagram is a carefully curated museum of perfection, flawless outfits, perfect family moments, and elaborate birthday celebrations that would make Marie Antoinette say, "That's a bit much." Anna's social media, meanwhile, feels like actually knowing a person rather than admiring a mannequin. The contrast couldn't be starker if it were written in black and white. Blake's desire to be a Disney princess reveals more about her character than she probably intended. She doesn't just want to play one in a movie, she wants to be perceived as one in real life. Perfect, beautiful, adored by all. Anna, conversely, has built her career playing complex, often flawed characters with actual depth beyond their appearance. One sells fantasy, the other sells reality. The entertainment media's fascination with this alleged feud speaks to our cultural obsession with female rivalry. Two successful women can't possibly coexist without secretly hating each other, right? Yet in this case, the evidence seems overwhelming. From Anna's cryptic comments to Blake's desperate attempts at damage control, the smoke is too thick to deny the fire. Where there's this much ice, there's usually fire underneath. What's particularly telling is how differently they handle personal questions. When asked about Blake's separate legal battle with It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni, Anna deflected with humor rather than throwing Blake under the bus, despite having what appeared to be the perfect opportunity. That's professional restraint. Or perhaps just a desire to never discuss Blake Lively in any context ever again. The sequel's quiet release on May 1st, 2025, with minimal joint promotional appearances, speaks volumes about how their relationship has, or hasn't, evolved. Studios typically love parading co-stars around to generate buzz, but Lionsgate seemed to understand that putting these two women in the same room was like mixing baking soda and vinegar. Explosively unpredictable. Some chemistry experiments are too dangerous to repeat. As Another Simple Favor continues its theatrical run, fans will continue dissecting every micro-expression and comment for additional evidence of this Hollywood Cold War. The alleged feud has become as much a part of the film's legacy as the actual plots. Perhaps that's the ultimate simple favor, giving us all something juicier to talk about than the movies themselves. In the end, this isn't just celebrity drama, it's a clash of Hollywood archetypes. On one side, the polished, Instagram perfect celebrity who's never met a spotlight she didn't try to monopolize. On the other, the authentic, sardonic talent who'd rather be recognized for her work than her social media presence. And only one of them is winning the war for our respect.